So now it's time to implement the concept of limit. Okay. So in the last session, we already implemented one function. Okay. So let's suppose we have a function f of x. Okay. So here um, I'm just writing x square minus 4. Uh, okay. And now I will say that what will be the value of this function at x equal to 2. Okay. So now let's see how this is going to happen, like how we are uh, we will what kind of error we will encounter. So basically I want to show first that one. So let's suppose here I'm printing. So uh, in the last lecture already I think I showed that if I will pass input as 2 to this function, so I will get the error of zero division error actually. That means what? At that particular point, x equal to 2, we are not able to solve the problem. So how we can solve this function? So we need to find out the limit of this function. Okay. So instead of taking like instead of going to very like instead of going to the point exact point, that means what? Instead of putting exactly 2, we will take the closest value. Okay, we'll go closer and closer to point 2, and then uh, we will try to find out the solution. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay. So how we can find out? So basically what we are doing actually, so let's suppose if I will just a minute, let me comment some of the point. Okay. So basically what we're doing actually, so let's suppose if I will run here. Okay, so instead of okay, so let me run it. So now at point 1 we are able to find out the problem. Okay. uh, Let me just change the. Now if I will pass 2 here, I will get error. Okay, some error. What kind of that error? That is zero division error, because uh, again we are encountering 1 by 0 problem. Okay, so how to solve this problem? So to solve this problem, we will use the concept of limit. So we will find out the limit of this function. So how to implement limit? So in the Python there is something called, there is a one library called SumPy. Okay, in the SumPy we have a method called limit. Okay, so I will explain it, and also I will also share the documentation of the SumPy, so it will be easy for you. Okay. So let me implement it. So in the SumPy, uh, uh, first we need to declare the symbol. Okay, so that means what? First we have to declare the function. Okay, what is your function? Okay, so what I'm doing here, so let's suppose I'm writing x equal to, and in the SumPy we have something called symbol. Okay, so that basically what? Variable. Okay, so here I have x, only one variable, and then I'm saying what will the y. That means what? F of x equal to what? So here this will be 1 divided by x minus 4. Okay, so if this will be case, what I will do, I will limit it. So basically what I'm doing here, so first I declare my symbol x, and then I have written equation. Okay, so this will be my equation, and now I will try to find out the limit of this function. So how to find out the limit of this function? So in the SumPy we have method called limit. So this take 3 argument. Okay, so 3 argument is what? It take what is your equation and what is your symbol in that particular, and then we also pass at what point you are trying to find out the limit. So here uh, user will pass, and then let me just here let me just write it here. Okay, and now let me just store this answer into result, and I will share sorry, I will return the result. So if I will pass it, I will get some answer. Now we are getting infinity. Okay, so again this is uh, okay. this is again we are getting infinity, not a problem. Okay, so to make things easier, what I'm doing, uh, let's let's uh, let's go with this one, x minus 2 divided by x square minus 4. Okay, and now we are trying to find out this one, limit x approach to 2. So how to solve this problem? Basically, limit x approach to x minus 2, and now we can, like, this is a square minus b square, this is going to be the x minus 4, sorry, x minus 2 x plus 2. So this will be cancel out, the limit x approach to, this will be 1 by x plus 2. And now if you try to put the value of x, this will be 1 by 4. So this will be the answer of this function. So I will just modify the equation, so you can see we are able to solve the problem. Okay, so here I will write, uh, I will take the input and I will do minus 2, and then I will just close the bracket. Okay, here also I will change the equation, I will write x minus 2, and now if I will run it, okay, so we are able to get the value. So if I will pass 3, so you can see this like this like we will not come into this block. Okay, we will be in the try block. Okay, so here we are getting 0 0.2 because this function called actually. So if there will be a 0 division error, so what we are doing actually, so we are catching the error, and then uh, we are just defining the equation. Okay, and then we are just finding the limit of that equation. Okay, so at what point, so you are passing the point. So if I will pass here 2, okay, so hopefully like hopefully you got my point. Okay, so by applying the concept of limit, we can solve the problem of zero division error. Okay, so okay, uh, okay, good. Okay, so you can get the code from GitHub. So I already, yeah, I think here, not here. Okay, let me check it. I think I, okay, so you can check the description of this video. So I have already shared the link of GitHub. Okay, so okay, so now you got my point. So let's go there and solve some more problem of the limit. So now see here, see this problem. So in this problem, we are trying to find out the value of this function at particular point 3. Okay, so we have limit x approach minus 3 x square minus 9 divided by x plus 3. Okay, so here in this case, what is happening, if we try to find out value of this function at minus 3, this will be again 1 by 0 problem. Okay, you can check it. If you try, if you directly put the value of 3, so we need to solve it. Actually, what you're trying to do, we are just trying to change the behavior of the function. Okay, so how to solve this problem? We are trying to minus 3, and here we are doing this is a square minus b square, so this will be x minus 3, and this will be x plus 3 divided by x plus 3, and now you will cancel out. So we will get x minus 3, this will be x minus 3, and if you try to put out the value of 3 minus 3 now, uh, then you will get minus 3 equal to minus 6. Okay, so you can check it using your Python code also. Okay, so what we will do, we will also quickly implement this function in the Python, so you'll get the better idea. So this is a x square minus 9, so this is a input square minus 9 divided by input minus, sorry, it's a plus 3. Okay, and then here, that is a input square minus 9, and then you are doing x minus sorry, x plus 3. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, so we are testing at point 2 first. So this will this output is from this try block. Okay, we are not getting it from the here. Okay, that is a, from this block we are getting output from this try block. But instead of this, if I will pass value of, like, if you try to find out the value of that function at -3. Okay, so we are getting -6, you can see here. So exactly what we are getting, like using our pen and paper. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. Okay, so I'm not going to show depth of the formula of limit. Okay, so my intention is to explain the concept so that, like, you can revise it. Okay, so I'm just trying to relate everything with the Python code, and then like with respect to data science, whatever we need to know, that kind of lecture I'm just providing here. Okay, so I think you got my point. So you can implement you can calculate the limit of any function, okay, by implementing the code. Okay, so here this code is not clean actually, so we can clean it. Okay, that means what, we can create another function which will generate the function, and then we can pass function as an input to this function. Okay, and then we will get the output. Okay, so for this video I think this is sufficient. In the next video we will solve some more problem of limit.